Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to Tibyaan program. I'll start with the qiraat. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون. صدق الله العظيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Welcome to Tibyaan. Welcome back to Tibyaan. So in last class we decided that we discussed the first ayahs of Surah Al Baqara and hifz. So I had asked all of you to learn the hifz of these ayahs. I hope you have all done so. So today all of you can read to me the first three ayahs, hifl or hifl. If you have not done hifl, you can read it in qiraat, no problem. You can read it first for qiraat, then after some people, you can again read it for hifl. Yeah, so anyone confident enough to hifl? If you want, you can on your video, it would be better. You can turn on your video when you're doing the hifl. It would be better for me. If you can't, there's no problem. People who are not turning on their video while reciting should remember that Allah is seeing everything. So do not try to cheat Allah. Okay, so let's start. So anyone confident enough to say hifl first? The
Can I?
first three ayahs, I hope all of you learned.
Can I?
Okay, anyone who say hifl, 1 minute. So before you say hifl, I will read it again. I'll revise the rules what I did last time. So yeah, you may be wondering. In last time I explained a lot of rules while explaining the three ayahs. Should you learn it? That's the question. So you should not learn the names of what I say in the three ayahs. You should not learn the names. There you should only learn how to do and what to do. You don't need to learn the names. Do not think that these are very hard for you. You don't need to learn at all. only the tajweed rule, only single tajweed rule which I am explaining on that day, then that only you should learn. So what was in last class? What did we learn last class? Anyone can say? Which tajweed rule did we focus on last class? Naji, would you like to say?
Can I say?
Yes, Dua.
Yeah. So we learned about noon mushaddada and noon gunna, and then we learned about mim mushaddada and gunna, and then we also learned that lam is stressed upon, and yeah, that's all.
Yes, mashallah, very good. So I remember, I think everyone heard that. So we learned about Noon Mushaddada last week. Like that, every Thursday we are going to learn one tajweed rule. You guys can keep it in a book. You can write it in a book, every tajweed. Don't write everything which I say in the ayahs which we are learning. Only write the ones which we learn as a tajweed rule. Only those. Okay, so very good, Dua. You remember what we learned in the last class. So you should not only remember as well, you should apply it as well. Okay, now I'll just revise everything for you. The first three ayahs, I'll read it once, then I'll say the rules behind it as well. So okay, so let me start. I hope all of you have a Quran. Today I'm not sharing the screen, so all of you should have a Quran with you in front
Okay,
of you.
I have.
Okay, so I'll start. The first three ayahs, I'll revise it. Then one by one, everyone can try to recite their hifz to me. Okay, I'll start. Anyone have any questions? Can raise their hand. Okay, so if anyone has questions in the between, they can raise their hand. Okay, I'll start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif Lam Mim. Okay, here there are three letters. You should read with their root name. So we learned root name in the first class. I mean, in the second class. So in the second class, we learned the root name of every letters. So Lam and Mim should be not written as La and Ma. It's not Alama. So it should be Alif, Lam, and Mim. So Lam, on top of Lam and Mim, you can see a this thing in your Quran. You can see a sign. That's not the Fatha. That is the Mad sign. So Mad sign here, it's Maddul Lazim. You don't need to remember the name, no problem. But the Mad here means it is compulsory. What is it compulsory? It's compulsory to stretch for 6 counts. So here you need to stretch for 6 counts in lam and meme. Okay. So you have to, and as well as after when you say lam, then there is a meme at the ending of lam, and there is a meme in starting of meme. So two meme again we learned last class in tajweed rule. You remember that we learned noon mushaddada. When two memes mix, they become meme mushaddada. So alif lam meme. So it's not alif lam meme. It's not like that. Alif lam meme. There also there is a gunna. Okay, so totally gunna should be 2 counts. You should not write hum or middle of lam and meme. The 6 counts. So the proper
ശരിക്ക് കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല.
Hello, can't hear well. കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
Is there any
Your voice is breaking, Panno.
I'm sorry, my internet connection is unstable.
Voice is breaking, eh?
I'm sorry, my internet connection. Yeah, I'm sorry. Voice full break up. Now is it proper?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. I'm sorry for that. Okay, so okay. So I'll continue. So now I said that I hope everyone heard that. So now second ayah. Um, ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين. Here ذلك, the comes from the underneath the tongue. So the underneath the tongue. Again, after that there's a small alif which you have to stretch it for 2 counts only. So dhalikal, it's not dhalikal, it's dhalikal. And again, kya is one of hard. It's not ka, not ka, nothing, not like that. It's kya, dhalikal. And again, kitabu, dhalikal kitabu, ki, kya. Kya again comes from the part, the tongue, ki. And kitabu, again there is a alif here. Then la roiba fi. Here the stopping rule here. You have to stop at one place. So you have to stop at one place. If you stop at la roib, then the ba should have sukun and qalqala. If you are stopping at fi, ha should have the sound when it stops. Fi, ha should come. Then when you continue hudal lil, here it's not hudan. This is tanween. It's not as tanween. Hudal lil. Here there's a shadda of lam. So you should not you should not do the gunna. It's not hudal lil. Only hudal lil. Muttaqeen. Qaf should have again from the lowest part of the tongue. Qaf. Muttaqeen. I'll go a little bit faster because we have everyone has to say. So I hope everyone knows I've said in the last class. So alladina, again here when hamzat, this symbol hamzatul wasl, it's known as, you don't need to learn it. So here when it comes, it'll come with a fatha. Alladina, the, again underneath the tongue. Yu'minuna, here hamza, this is not a vav. Vav, you can see a small hamza on it. If you see in your Quran, hamza. So you should not say ayn should not come. It should be yu'minuna, and there should be like a zap in it. Yu'minuna. It's not yu'minuna. It's yu'minuna. Then bil ghaib, again bil ghaibi, gha bil ghaibi. Then wayuqi, qaf, again it should have heavy. It should be heavy. ويقيمون الصلاة. Then ويقيمون الصلاة. Sa, it's not. You should merge ويقيمون الصلاة. You should merge both of them. And sa should not be. So here it's not swalawata. The wav does not have any haraka and it is left behind. There's a hamza. There's a alif, small alif on top of wav. So it's salat, does not have any haraka. So it's salat. And then wamimma. Here you learned last week the tajweed rule which we learned was mim mushaddada. Here we mim mushaddada, you have to do gunna. All of you know that. Wamimma. And razaqnahum. Razaq, qaf. Again, that should have a bouncing in it. A bounce. It's haruful qalqala. You will learn it in the next few classes, so you don't need to worry about the names. It's not razaqnahum, razaqnahum. And here again nahum alif. Then yunfiqun. Yunfiqun, here you should do gunna. Gunna is not done only on mushaddada. There are many other places, but we learned one place was noon mushaddada, which we learned in the last class. So the yunfiqun comes again from the lowest part of the tongue. So those are all these three ayahs, all in detail, which we learned. So I did it fast. Most of you didn't understand today, but last class you may have understood that time. This is only for a revision. So again stable. Okay. I think can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just asked because here it's saying my connection is
bit
unstable.
Like your
Who?
video gets stuck, but we can hear you. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry for the connection problem here. Um, I'll be better next time, inshallah. I will try to make it better. Okay. If when the voice is breaking or when there's any problem, you can unmute yourself. You don't need to raise your hand. You can unmute and then say me. Okay. Okay. Now everyone finished. I finished the revision. So I hope all of you have learned the hifl. I think so. All of you have learned. Since I gave 4 days time, most of you should have learned. So anyone who's confident enough to say the first three ayahs
Can
by
I say?
heart. So first, before unmuting yourself, raise hand. So Naji had raised his hand. Yes, Naji, you had raised first. You can read the first three ayahs by heart. Hifl. We don't know. Yes, Naji.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين
1 minute, Naji. In Alif Lam Mim, there meme should be little more stretching.
ألف لام ميم
No, not the gunna. Meme.
ألف لام ميم
MashaAllah.
ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
MashaAllah, Barakallah feekum. Very good, Naji. You have learnt it by heart as well as with the proper tajweed. MashaAllah. Very good. So, one mistake which I saw, it's not a big mistake, it's just a small one. Wamimma, when you stop, a little less you should stretch. So, you should not say wamimma, that much only. That much stretch is enough. So, it's not wamimma, don't stretch that much. It's only one fatha, so one alif. So, wamimma, that's it.
Okay.
Very good, Naji. MashaAllah. So, like Naji, anyone else has by hearted? I can. Yeah, Ihsan.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
1 minute, Ihsan.
Yeah,
Ihsan, have you learned it by heart?
yeah. Hello?
Fanan, your voice is
Ihsan,
Banana stuck.
is my voice stuck?
A bit.
Now it's clear.
Now it's clear. A bit
Okay,
better.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I asked Ihsan, did you learn it by heart or
I learned it by heart.
MashaAllah, very good, Ihsan. Yes, you can say.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف
And the connection again, Pui.
ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Very good, Ihsan. MashaAllah, Barakallah fikum. Ihsan, when you stop, don't try not to stop at wamimma. Try to stop at وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ. There you stop. It's better. Okay. So everyone might have will be getting bored by the others reading. So from my experience, I'll say that when the others read, when you hear, you get it better. You get more thorough in it. Like when I learned HIF, it was like in one room there were many people sitting and just going on reading. So by the voice, I would read better actually. So do not feel bored and just say just wait for your chance. You can listen to others. So listen to others, then it will be better. The more you listen, the more better. Okay, now people who have finished can lower their hand. So Ihsan and Najib can lower their hand so that it will be easier for me. Okay. So the other people who are raising their hand, Rehan.
Yes. Okay, I'll
Yeah,
start.
Rehan. Yes, Rehan, you can continue. You can read.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
MashaAllah, very good, Rehan. You have read it very perfectly and very good. Yeah, Rehan, in the Alif Lam Mim there, you have to stretch a little more. Alif Lam Mim. 6 counts. The second and the third were very good. Perfect with Tajweed rules. MashaAllah. Okay, now I cannot see that. I can only see from the alphabetical order. So I'm sorry, people who raised first, if they are not getting a chance. Inshallah, every one of you will get a chance. So Aqsa can read. Aqsa.
Yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Have you learned it by heart?
Alif Lam.
Have you learned it by Aqsa, have you learned it by heart? എല്ലാവർക്കും കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്റെ സൗണ്ട് ഫുള്ളായി.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif Lam Mim. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Very good, Aqsa. مما رزقناهم last ينفقون. There gunna is there. ينفقون. Aksa, you can you repeat yunfiqun with the gunna?
ينفقون
No, you have to do the gunna. You have to read it with the nose. Yunfiqun.
ينفقون
MashaAllah, very good. So I'm finding a common mistake. What I'm finding as a common mistake is, till now, most of them who have recited to me, most of them, I'm not picking any names. So Alif Lam, they'll do the Lam mad properly, but the meme will always be short. That should not be proper. Everyone does the Lam 6, but the meme goes to 4. So 4 counts. So it's you should do meme as well. Meme, you should stretch meme as well. You should not do partition in the letters. You should not do partiality with the letters. You're giving letters more. Uh, lam, you're giving more this thing partiality. So everything should be 6 counts. Lam and meme. So people who are not getting breath, try to take in your breath first, then read it. Okay, now next person, I'll unmute the next person. They can read. So if anyone is missing out, if everyone is not if everyone can't read within the time, then you can send to me on WhatsApp. We'll try. I'll try my best to finish all of yours, inshallah. So now Dua can read. Dua.
Yeah, I'm here.
Have you learned it by heart?
Yes.
Okay, mashallah, very good. Then you can recite.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Mashallah, very good dua. You have read it very good, mashallah. So what I would like to say is, yu'minuna there, you are doing the zap thing, no, the zap sound.
Yeah.
So you're doing it perfectly, but you should not take your breath. You should not stop at you, then take your breath. So have you done that? Like, have you learned it like that, or you forgot what is next?
No, I actually forgot what is next.
Okay, then it's okay. But okay, you can if you if what I would like to advise you is try to listen to audios so that it'll be better. Here only,
Okay.
I don't want you to listen outside. Like, you here only when everyone is saying, if you listen, you can get it. So if people are not getting by listening this as well, try to listen, like Mishari Alafasi, the reciters, the very good Qari, then try to recite like them. No need to recite like them, just hear the recitation, then it'll be better in hifz. So
Okay.
very good dua, very
Thank
good.
you.
Yes, so dua has finished. You can lower your hand. Yeah, so Hanun.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم تنزيل الكتاب لا ريب فيه
Hanun,
هدى
Hanun. Surah Baqara, not Sajda.
ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Mashallah, very good, Hanun. You have read it with proper flow and no confusion at all. Very good. Yeah, what I would like to say is like in the second ayah, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ. There, when you stop, ha should be ha should be hearable, audible. Fih, ha should be audible. Other than that, I could not find any mistake. There was a slight confusion in the starting, but no problem. Mashallah, very good. Now we'll go to the next. Anyone else? So Ryan Abdul Rahim. Not audible. I wonder white. I can Ryan, وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ. Very good, mashallah, Ryan. Though there was some cut, I would like to ask someone else. Like, could you hear Ryan properly? Anyone else? Hanun, could you
His
hear
voice is
Ryan
actually
properly?
very low. His voice is very low.
Voice was very low. I could not hear
It
you.
was breaking.
Yeah,
Not
Ryan.
breaking. Full
Yeah,
voice.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, Ryan. So I could not hear everything properly, but I could just read from your mouth signs, and I could understand what you were saying, but I could not hear it. So وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ, you have forgotten. So try to make it better. Inshallah, you can do it. You read the first two ayahs perfectly without mistake. I cannot say the other mistake. The tajweed I cannot say because I could not hear. But the words, by looking at your mouth signs, I can understand. There was no mistakes except razaqnahum. You left that. Okay. Now, Ryan and Hanun, when you're finished, you can lower your hand. Yeah. So no one is raising their hand. So anyone who wants to do the hifz right now?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam, Sister Shija. Yeah, you can read.
أعوذ بال أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Mashallah, barakallah fikum. നല്ല ട്യൂണിലും നല്ല തജ്വീദ് റൂളെല്ലാം നേരെ ഓതീന് മാഷാല്ല. So very good, Sister Shija. Now there are some people who are raising their hands. I'll unmute them. So Sister Marwa.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Mashallah, very good. മാഷാല്ല നല്ല തജ്വീദ് എല്ലാം തജ്വീദ് റൂൾ എല്ലാം പാലിച്ചിട്ട് ഓതീന് മാഷാല്ല. ബൈ ഹാർട്ട് ആയിരുന്നോ അല്ല നോക്കിയിട്ടായിരുന്നോ? ഖുറാൻ നോക്കിയിട്ടായിരുന്നോ ഓതിയത്?
By heart.
മാഷാല്ല, വെരി ഗുഡ്. So next, Mishal can read.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
MashaAllah, very good, Mishal. Barakallahu feekum. You have read it perfectly. The ghain bil ghaibi, it is audible as ain. So the throat letter ghain should be from the throat as well. It's from the throat, but it should not have the ain sound. It should be pronounced as ghain. Bil ghaibi.
بالغيب.
Yeah. So Michelle, were you looking and reciting, or was it hifz?
حفظ.
MashaAllah, very good, Michelle. And in the first dhalikal, it's not dhalikal, dhalika. Kya should come.
ذلك
MashaAllah, very good. You're picking up on your mistakes. MashaAllah, you're correcting your mistakes. Very good. So I can see that all of you are not making any mistakes. I appreciate that. MashaAllah. So everyone is reading very, very good. So keep it up. Like today itself, like in every session, try to read the same way. It will be it will be appreciated. Now Mahwish can Mahwish.
Yes.
Yeah, Mahwish, you can read it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة
Oh yeah. Mahwish. I think you have some internet connection problem. Your audio has gone. There's no option for you to unmute. It's okay. You can send me on WhatsApp. Mahwish, if you can hear me, you can send me on WhatsApp. Next, Sister Febi.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
MashaAllah, very good. You have read it with perfect tajweed rules. വയുക്കീമൂന സ്വല അവിടെ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സ്വലാത്ത എന്ന് സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്ന റോങ് ആണ്. റോങ് അല്ല, അത് നേരല്ല. സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വയുക്കീമൂന സ്വലാ ha it stop ചെയ്യണം. ويقيمون الصلاة ويقيمون الصلاة അങ്ങനെ ബാക്ക് നിന്ന് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, അത് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടൈം ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നേരാക്കണം ഇൻഷാല്ലാ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ജസ.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Very good, Jaza, mashallah. So, Jaza, if you are not getting your breath fully, you do not need to read the third ayah with one breath. Try to stop at وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ. It's better. So do not sleep. Do not like وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ. Do not stop there. If you are stopping, also read it from back. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ. Then read it from back. وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. You should not lose your breath in the middle. Okay. Yeah. So, Jaza, can you repeat the third ayah? Like stop at وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ.
الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
MashaAllah, very good. You corrected your mistake. I appreciate that. Have you learned it by heart or qiraat?
By heart.
Okay, MashaAllah, very good. So good work there, Jaza. Now, right now, no one is raising their hand. So if anyone wants to read their hif, they can raise their hand. I'm not going to wait for a long time. There's no time actually with us. So anyone? Okay, I don't think so anyone is raising their hand. So Arin. Arin. Arin, can you hear me? Respond, please. Okay, he's not responding. Zayan, Ahmed Zayan. Ahmed Zayan, yeah. Have you learned it by heart, the first three ayahs? Zayan? Zayan? Try to respond. There's no problem if you have not learned it by heart. You can read it qiraat. You can look and read and try to by heart and send me on WhatsApp. If you didn't learn by heart, there's no problem. You can respond. Okay, Zayan and Arin are not responding. Okay, Aiza. Ihsan, is there anything you want to ask me since you're unmuting?
Hello.
Yes, Ihsan.
The voice is breaking a bit.
I'm sorry for that. So, is it Ihsan or everyone else who's for? Is my voice
clear?
okay? Thank you, Michelle. Dua, is my voice clear?
It is actually clear to me, but I don't know.
Okay. Ihsan, Dua and Michelle says it's clear. So maybe there's a small connection problem in yours. Okay. Yeah. So Aiza,
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
MashaAllah, very good, Aiza. Aiza, wayu'minuna, it's wayu'minuna, not wayu'minun. But you have put in a lot of effort, MashaAllah, Aiza, very good. So, Aiza, Aiza, would you like English or Malayalam? Would you like me to speak English or Malayalam?
English is fine.
Yeah, so yes, Aiza. Aiza, in La Raiba Fi, there you should stop. Should not continue. La Raiba Fi, stop. Then Hudal lil Muttaqin.
Okay.
Okay. You have put in a lot of effort. So was it Hifl or Qiraat?
No, third ayah she have been learned so much. She have to.
Very good, mashallah. You have learned the first two ayahs. That's very good. You can do the third ayah, inshallah. All the best. So, very good, Aiza. So, Aiza, which standard are you?
First.
Mashallah, very good. It's okay if you have not learned the third ayah. Very good. You tried, mashallah. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, thank you, Aiza. So, yeah, like Aiza, people who have not learned as well can unmute and read by looking. Do not need to be afraid that you didn't learn. Some people are slow, no problem. So you don't need to just mute yourself. It's not a good way. So, Haya Shahir.
Yes.
Yes, Haya, you can read.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
MashaAllah, very good, Haya. You have read it very good. So, what I would like to say, was it Hifl or Qiraat? Okay. Try to learn Hifl also, Haya. Inshallah. So, very good, Haya. You have read it with very good tune, mashallah. So, only one correction I would like to make. وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ. When you're stopping there, Haya, then if you're reading from Salah, it's not only Salah. You should read as-salat. Because there is a as-salat there. So, when you read وَيُقِيمُونَ, then you don't read وَيُقِيمُونَ as-salata. You don't read like that. But when you read only as-salata, then you should be there should be as-salata. Okay, you should not continue salata. You should not continue like that. Okay, Haya? Haya? I hope that you will correct your mistake, inshallah. Very good, Haya. Try to learn it by heart as soon as possible. No problem if you be slow. Everyone can do it. Inshallah, you can also do it too. And now, say no one else is raising their hand. I would appreciate if you raise your hand. You don't need to. You don't need to lose your confidence here. You can be confident. No problem. I'm not so strict. So you don't need to be scared of me. Yeah, so no one is raising their hand. Oh, okay, yeah, Shazib, Mohammed Shazib. You're unmuted. I mean, you're muted. I'm sorry. Yeah,
بسم
yeah,
الله
Shazib.
الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
MashaAllah, very good, Shazib. In the first ayah, you have to do mud as well. Last time also, I remember I had said you. So you should do full mud, 14 counts. I have told you before. 14 counts, all 14 counts, you have to do it. Alif Lam Mim. So try next time to read it with the mud. Okay. And Hudallil Muttaqeen, Qaf should be Qa. It should be the lowest part of the tongue. Muttaqeen, keen is wrong. Qaf, Muttaqeen, Muttaqeen here, underneath the tongue, lowest part of the tongue. So I said that last week as well. So try to not repeat your mistakes which you are doing. If you learn something with mistakes, it's very hard to correct it. So try to apply this rule as well. These rules as well.
Okay.
Yeah, very good, Shazib. And in the last ayah, you don't need to read it in one breath. You can do it in two breaths, no problem. So that you don't get stuck in the middle of the ayah. You can do وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ, stop, then وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ.
Okay.
Okay, very good, Shazib. So, mashallah. Now I'll go to the next person. Muhammad Aslam.
Yeah.
Yes, Aslam. Have you learned it? Have you learned it by heart?
Yes.
Mashallah. Then you can read the first three ayahs.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif Lam Mim. Zalikal kitabu la raiba fih hudan lil muttaqin الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
MashaAllah, very good, Aslam. Try to learn it better and with flow. Like do not stop at every word. You have tried, mashallah. You have put in effort. Try to put in more effort so that it can be in a good flow. So the mistakes were like alif lam. The lam was perfect. This time even the meme was perfect. Even the meme 6 counts you have did, but in the middle the 2 counts you have left. Alif lam, the gunna there. Alif lam there, gunna also you should do. Inshallah you can correct your mistake. Then wamimma again gunna. We learned it last class, right? Mim mushaddada. So mushaddada means with the shadda. So you have to do gunna. So وَمِمَّا very good, very good, Aslam. You can put in put in more effort, inshallah. Then it'll be perfect. Thank you. Then next, Sister Sajida.
Yes.
Yes. You can read.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif Lam Mim. Zalikal kitabu la raiba fih. Hudan lil muttaqin. الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
MashaAllah, very good, Sister Sajida. Yeah, you have done it perfectly with all the gunna. MashaAllah. So with this, was it hifl or qiraat?
Hifl.
Hifl, MashaAllah. In the third ayah, it got a little break. But I could hear the first two ayahs and the little bit of third ayah properly. There was no mistake, MashaAllah. It was perfect. So I appreciate all of you. I finished everyone, I guess. So is there anyone who has not read yet? They can read. So Mahvish and Ryan had can send in WhatsApp because they have internet connection problem. And Arin, Arin and Zayan did not reply. Zayan has said there is phone charge problem. No problem, Zayan. Arin, if you could reply, it would be good. Okay, Arin is not replying. So, mashallah, everyone has read without mistake, with some mistakes. Some people read with mistakes, but most of them did not make any mistake. I appreciate that a lot. Mashallah, very good. Again, in the next class, we are going to cut it into two halves. In the first, we are going to read a new tajweed rule. So everyone can note it in a book. You can keep a separate book for tajweed. So every Thursday in the first half, you can write what is the rule I am teaching. Then it'll be easier for you to remember. So you can keep a tajweed book like that. And in the second half, we'll go through the next few ayahs. I know some people want to learn more ayahs and some people cannot keep up to the ayahs. So I'm putting an average ayah. I'm sorry if you're disappointed with the number of ayahs. We're not going to try to go faster because we have to learn it with tajweed as well. But I appreciate today that everyone has read with proper tajweed, mashallah, and has by hearted it. I appreciate that. So we'll end up the session. So before ending up, if there is any questions, you can ask. You can raise your hand. You don't need to raise your hand. You can just unmute yourself. Okay, so I don't think so there are any questions. So there are many people not present today. So I hope they'll be present tomorrow. And people who could, like people who had internet connection problem, they can send on WhatsApp. You can send to me either on the group or privately. If you have my number privately, you can send it privately. Yeah, so we'll end up the session. So in the next class, try to make these three ayahs better. People who have made some mistakes can try to make it better. Hanun, you have unmuted. So is there any question? Okay, so you have muted. Then I can end the session, inshallah. So yeah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all of you. We'll meet again in the Thursday class.
Walaikum
Walaikum
assalam.
assalam.
Walaikum assalam.